And now for something completely different. No longer am I fighting dragons, or robot dinosaurs, or even blue people with tentacles for hair. Instead, we are journeying back to 1941, where the Soviet Union and Germany go to war with each other. Or actually, Germany went to war with the Soviet Union. Uh, I've been in love with war games for a very, very, very long time, going all the way back to Avalon Hill's Third Reich, Squad Leader, Strategy and Tactics. Used to be a magazine that came out, I think, every 2 months, maybe every three. But in every issue, they'd include a game, and you'd get a map and unit counters that you would punch out of a cardboard thing. And they also published a bunch of monster games. One of those monster games was a War in the East game. And I remember playing that with my dad. And that game actually ended due to a rule dispute. I thought when tracing line of supply that if you traced it through a hex where there was an enemy zone of control into the hex, uh, even if you had a friendly unit there, that you would pay the price, the motorized price, for that zone of control. And he didn't think so. He thought you just paid the motorized price, period. And so the game ended because we weren't sure. And I actually wrote the authors of the game and asked them to clarify, and they came out in favor of my dad's position. But now, of course, on computer, and I've always thought these things would be great to have on computer. Um, you don't have those rule disputes anymore because the computer is the rule keeper. Even if you disagree with the rules, they're still there and they cannot be broken. Uh, anyway, so this is Gary Grisby's War in the East. This is version 1.12.05. Um, we're going to take a look at the game options here. All right, so we've got total fog of war, non-random weather, reduced blizzard, Soviet attack +1, and better CV math. Uh, and I think the game is somewhat unbalanced in favor of the Germans in that their supply seems to be too good. They seem to be too well supplied compared to historically. And these outcomes I've seen in people's after action reports of being able to take Leningrad and uh, Moscow all in the 41. It seems not doable in real life. I mean, the Germans did make it all the way out here to Rostov in 41, which is kind of like wow. But then they had to fall back, and they set up their winter defensive line here on the Mias River line. They did capture almost all of the Crimea except for Sevastopol down here, which held out through mid 1942. Uh, so the Germans did really, really well, considering how ill equipped their army was to handle this campaign. Particularly, I mean, logistically, they were just not. They didn't have the ability to supply an army that could defeat the Soviet Union. They didn't have the oil, didn't have rubber. Uh, Therefore, they were not adequately motorized to supply all their troops, and they had to rely on rails. And of course, these rails over here in the Soviet Union were of a different gauge, track gauge. They were wider than European rails, and so they all had to be relayed. The old rails taken up and new ones put down using the Soviet gauge. I mean, they thought maybe they could capture a bunch of Soviet locomotives and rolling stock to help them, but that didn't work out. So they had to re-gauge all of this track out here to make it usable. And then, of course, there was a lot of partisan warfare, particularly here in White Russia, that caused them a lot of problems. Anyway, so the reason I'm doing this kind of, you can't call it an after action report because the action hadn't even started yet. The reason I'm doing this series of videos is I'm new to this game. I've been practicing against myself, playing both sides, playing, taking a turn, playing as the Germans, and then playing as the Russians against myself to see how it works out. But now we're doing it for real. I'm doing it against another player, and that's kind of intimidating. And since I am totally new to this thing, I've read the forum a little bit, but I haven't really gone into depth. For instance, I don't understand the air game at all. I mean, it's just a mystery. I suppose I should read the manual more, but I really just want to play the game. Anyway, so hopefully by putting this out there, I can solicit some helpful comments from people on what I should be doing and how the game works and things like that. But anyway, so let's start off where we need to start, which is stuff you can only do before anybody's done any movement. And in particular, we want to do the air phase, air transport. And what I want to do in this case, I know from playing this out, that I want to move all my transports, my Ju-52s, to Army Group Center. What I'm finding is that Army Group North can reach all the way to Pskov before they run out of gas. And they can do that in 2 turns. And this rail here converts a lot faster because it's actually of European gauge rather than Russian gauge. And so supply situation is not so bad for Army Group North. The supply situation is not as bad down here in Army Group South's area. There's more opposition. Although, I've seen, I'm not going to do it, but I've seen people go all the way out here on turn 1. They do it by taking basically Panzer Group 2 and diverting them south, and they come all the way out here and basically surround all of this stuff. But, so that's quite a ways from your supply base. But you also have the Romanians down here. If on turn 1 you can, and it's very, very doable, come all the way down here and connect up with the Romanians, then you can be drawing supply from Romania as well. So all of this area over here, Bessarabia, this area right in here, and this area out here, are all, and all the way out to Venetia, can be supplied from Romania. And then you can draw supplies here from Poland all the way out to this area right here. So your supply situation here in the south is not as bad as it is in Army Group Center, which basically you pass the Berezina, you pass this line right here, and your panzers run out of gas. So by the time they hit the Dnieper, they have no gas. So what I want to do as my first order of business is move my transports here into Army Group Center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 air bases for my transports. I'm going to use this one here and that one there, and they will come along following along this rail line here to keep the Panzers in Army Group Center fueled. So right now, this guy has a bunch of Stukas in it. And I know where I want the Stukas. Well, I want some Stukas down south. The south is wide open. You see there's not much in the way of woods or swamps or anything out here. It's wide open territory. It's excellent for interdiction. So, I'm going to move them down to this base, I believe. Yes? Yeah. This base has got a bunch of Henkels. They're very long range. You can see 43, the huge range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those Henkels there. And yeah, I'm going to move them out to that airbase right there. Yeah, he's only got 92 planes, and these guys are only 84. So we'll be less than 200, and air support is at 220. So I think that's the way air support works. I'm kind of used to War in the Pacific. That's the game I've played much more than this, but anyway. So let's transfer these Henkels over to that base there. I must say this system is really, it's definitely Garry Grisby. Its graphical user interface is basically non-existent. It's all text-based and stuff like that. But anyway, so now this space is empty, and let's go up and get those Stukas. I mean, there should be a graphical way of doing this rather than what we're doing here. And let's move those Stukas down here. Alright. Now we want to find our transports. So let's go to this thing. Commander's report, and let's look at air groups. And we don't want to look at all, we want to look at transports. Had to cough there. Let's see. All right, let's get the ones from Luftflotte 4. So there's 2 in Luftflotte 4. All right. Okay, and they're both at the same airbase. Okay, let's go there. All right, so which one are you? Oh, fuck. This is what I mean. God damn it. I want a graphical user interface. Please give me one. Alright, is that base right there? Alright. See? I've lost it. It could be any of this yellow stuff. But this is the base. Okay. My goodness. Let's see. Any others? No, there's just 2. Okay, let's move them up here. Now we want to find, how many does that give me here? 85. So we can handle some more. All right. 4450. Okay, let's go here. All right, so he's part of Army Group North. The reason I want to concentrate them all is I just want to know where they are. I don't want to have to be hunting and pecking around for where this crap is. I mean, as you can see, it's really, I mean, look at this pop-up in the upper left-hand corner. It's like, man, geez, couldn't you be more friendly? Anyway, this is our air base here. All right, so, okay, we want to air transfer from U, and we want to air transfer JU52, JU52, JU52. I think that's got them all. To this one. So let's look at this guy now. He's got plenty now. He's kind of full up. All right, so those are all JU52s. Now, the other base, I guess I don't need them all there, because who else have we got? Well, there's this guy here, and there's in the National Reserve. All right, so let's see. Okay. All right, so where are you? Flota 2. Alright. Okay, you are here. So we are going to move you. Boom. To this base. And this base, we are also going to assign that group right there. Alright, I got 3 strategic recons I can pull out of the National Reserve as well. Alright, so you've got 84 JU52s. What kind of range do these have? 20. And how much is the 109s have? Let's find some 109s. Where's some 109s? I think those are 109s. You have a range of 20. So the 110s and the 109s both have a range of 20. All right. Well, I think I'll leave those guys there. All right. So, first thing I want to do. The other thing I want to do is I don't think I need all of these Romanian air bases. So I think I'm going to transfer these guys over here. How much support do you have? You have 220 aviation support. And you have 27 planes. I mean, come on. I don't need all of that. So, you are going there. You are going there. I may want to get rid of even more, but these air bases, I don't need them. This anti-aircraft crap and support units, they can go somewhere else. They can support somebody else. So I'm just going to disband these guys. Goodbye. So I've spent 2 of my admin points so far. Alright. So now that we've done that, the next thing I want to do is I want to recon the air bases before I strike them. So this guy has a detection level of 1. So I don't even know how many and what kind of planes he's got there. And I think detection level also is important for how effective you are in both your attacks on ground units and on air bases and cities or whatever. So I'm pretty sure detection level, the higher the detection level, the more effective your strikes are. So anyway, let's start reconning some stuff. And I'm going to save my this game always wants to use strategic recon. Don't know why. It's like, no. Let's use the shorter leg stuff on shorter legged people. All right. So we're up to detection level 5, and we can see what all he's got in there. All right. Let's go here. Yeah, well, here we have to use strategic recon. That didn't work out. We're going to try again. Oh, seriously. Okay. All right. Yeah, we better use that one. I don't need to be going 77 hexes. That didn't work out. Try one more time. All right. Okay. He doesn't have anything there, apparently. Do I care about you? Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, give it one more shot. And he doesn't appear to have anything. What about you? Oh, we already know. Okay, we don't have to recon him. And I don't think I'm going to be hitting that base anyway, so we won't worry about it. So, okay. And we need to recon there and there. So let's do that. Let's recon from you. Oops. Yeah, let's use 3 guys. Okay, got a good view of that. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. All right. Nope, that didn't work. Try it again. Okay, now we know what's there. What about you? Let's see. Let's go from here. Oh, gotta use strategic recon, huh? Okay, not much over there. All right. No. Okay. No. Okay. Let's see, what else? Okay, so I reconned him and him. Okay. All right, what about these guys back here? Let's, yeah, let's take a look at these guys anyway. Okay. Nothing, huh? Well, what if we, let's recon this guy and maybe we'll pick up the airbase. good measure, we'll recon this guy. Nope. Try one more time. Let's send in those guys. No, not you. Yeah, that worked out. A lot of bombers. Yeah, that's another thing about this game. You have to know an SB2 is a bomber, but you don't know until you actually. It's this huge memory game. It's like, there should be some information. This and BAP, and this is a bad airbase, which most Soviet air bases are pretty bad, which explains why the other air bases are like that one. He's sad because that one's bad. There's so many bad air bases that you also get a lot of sad air bases. And they're all kind of crying and going, God damn it, why do we suck? All right, let's check out these guys here. Let's go with you. Here we go. Okay, that worked. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with you. And recon this guy. No, 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 no. That worked out. Yeah, we still don't know this guy, though. No, 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 no. All right. Can you recon him? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can. That worked out pretty well. Okay. Let's take you and recon that guy. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, let's use all three. That worked. And let's check out that guy there. No, 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 no. Still didn't. It was a pretty good detection roll. All these guys got uncovered, and yet the airbase didn't. All right, let's try one more time. And there we go. All right. Let's go here. Okay, that worked. What can you do for me, you Romanian guys? No, I don't want any fighters. That's good enough. Okay, that worked. All right, let's try some. No, no, no. Didn't work. But it did reveal that one. And we'll try one more time here. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the air doctrine, but actually the truth is I don't actually understand air doctrine. so there's nobody there. All right, nobody home. Okay. Now I'm not done reconning. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a unit here. And there's a unit there, I believe. But I want to run some recon just to be sure. And I think there's a unit up here. And I'm not sure. There's other units that we have not yet uncovered. So I'm not actually done with recon. But before I do anything else, let's turn that down for my airbase bombing. That's good enough. Good enough. I mean, I turn it off? I don't want to do any ground attacks, I don't think. I don't know. I don't want to do it. This turn is all about... This is all about... hitting his airfields. So we go up. I don't think I need that much. Yeah. Go 75%. Interdiction. I do want to do interdiction quite heavily. I want to keep him from moving. Slow him down when he does move. And I don't want to do any city attacks. And I suppose intercept looks just fine. I don't know how this works. I read it. It didn't make any sense. Whatever. And another thing is, I do not get how it's doing airfield attacks. I tried, and I just kind of gave up. I was like, the AI does a better job than I do, so let's just let the AI do it. I mean, there's one place definitely where I take over manually, and that is with the Romanians down here. You see this guy right here. Just select a Romanian airbase and go. Everybody, go for it. Have fun. Alright. Good enough. How you doing? Still plenty of targets. Go for it again. Why do you want to take a break? What's your problem? Nice result. How you doing? Still more. Keep going. What? Why are you so lazy? Alright, so we'll keep going. Yep, we keep going. Those MiGs. I'll tell you what, when I'm doing this as a mirror match, so I'm also playing as the Soviets. Those MiGs are pretty decent, so I want to get rid of them. More. And this same guy, he keeps wanting to, like, you know, I don't know, go out on a lunch break or what? Fight, you fool. Still got more. Let's do it again. Now, you guys are legitimately getting tired. I understand. That's cool. But look at this. I mean, look at how many enemy you're taking out. I mean, you're doing a great job, gang. Oh, well, look at that. You've practically wiped him off the map. I'll give you one more shot. All right. We'll go that way. That's fine. guys, you impressed me. Can you do this, dude? Can you do him? Nice job, gang. You guys are doing well. Still got a bunch of MiGs. Uh-oh. Romanians are getting tired. But you're still doing a very good job. Look at that. Look at that. That's great. So how you doing? Oh, give it another shot, okay? No, we definitely need fighters. Sorry. No break. Sorry. Anybody left? Anybody? No, definitely need fighters. Can't do this without fighters. And all right. So beyond that, I am mystified as to how it picks who you can pick and why it picks who you can pick. So, look at the AI. Good job. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Huh? Oh, very nice. My goodness. Big time. I didn't see that much left there to hit. Well, good job, gang. So, how'd you do? There's still a bunch left. Oh my goodness, there's so much left there. It's incredible. Oh my goodness, you haven't done anything. And what's this over here? Why is there this bombing symbol? Who knows? Oh, Army Group Center got off. I mean, the Western Front got off really easy, except for this guy. He got hit pretty hard. He got hit pretty hard too. He's got off easy. And not enough. Not enough. Not nearly enough. But over here, the Germans came in and cleaned up after the Romanians had their go. Yeah, they definitely cleaned up there. What about over here? Oh yeah, look at that. That's very nice. Very nice. All right, so let's do it again. Yeah, you think you're done? No. No way. Well, that wasn't very productive. That was very, very productive. Look at that. No, you're still not done. I mean, come on. Oh, come on. You can't do this. Do it again. Again. Nope. Sorry. There's just so much stuff here that needs to be cleaned up. Look what I just did. Come on, AI. You're better than me. Come on. Show me your stuff. Do it again. There's more to go. Oh, a lot more to go here. Huge amount. What if I just try the AI one more time? Oh, well, that didn't work out. And that didn't work out. No, you got more to do. Sorry. And why didn't you guys get involved earlier? See, this is complete mystery to me. I have no clue. Look how many. That's 76 planes there. 26 fighters and 50 bombers. And you didn't want to take them out? All right, there. Look at that. See, AI? Everybody's at 0. All right. Do the same thing here. Yeah, look at that. 99 planes. 99 planes. My goodness. And you, how do you get off not being attacked? Actually, I don't think I need that many fighters. Yeah, let's dump all of that. Do it again. All right, is this a completely different group? I don't know. It's better. Let's try it again. Let's give the AI another go at it. Holy crap! You could have picked him up earlier. Oh well. That's what I'm talking about, gang. Let's go back down here and take a look at these two here. There's still quite a few here. And here. I don't like this. You have to go. And you, there's an awful lot of people here. But nobody to attack him, huh? Alright. What about you? But there's not. Nah, I didn't think so. Right? No, you'd think not, huh? Alright. So using like some random number generator to decide whether somebody's eligible to fly or not? I mean, I don't get it. I don't know. See, this is what I want to see. 0, 0, 0. Yeah, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, that's what I want. About over here. Well, it's not 0, but it did a lot of damage. That one is 0. It's not quite 0, but close. And I have a little bombing thing here, which I don't know why, but I do. A lot of people here. Can we hit you with something? No, we cannot hit you with anything. Okay, so I guess this shaded area means out of range, and the light area means in, I guess. Okay, fine. Well, anyways, let's see how we've done. So, 3,300, which is pretty standard for my experience. I saw one after-action report where the guy had 6,000 losses on the Soviets' part, and I'm like, how? How do you do that? I have no clue. This 3,300 number, that's pretty standard for me, from what I've seen. Anyway, so that's enough for this episode where we've done the airphase. So next, we're going to actually start moving ground units around. But that's it for now. Have a nice day.